Okay guys, Navar here. So I'm just going to show you how to use Myfitnesspal. First thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want to log in. So if you haven't got an account already, you could just simply use login with Facebook. That's quite simple and easy. Or what you can do is you can sign up down below and sign up through an email address and password. All I'm going to do quickly is log in. The sign up process is super easy, so I'm not going to have to show you that. So once you create an account, the first thing we're going to want to do once we're logged in is we're actually going to want to change our settings. So we'll go to settings at the top here, go change units. Within here, depending on where you live, I'm assuming most of you guys are going to be in Australia, but you got kilograms, centimeters, kilometers, calories, and cups. Mine's already set. Once you've already set what metrics, what units you want to use, simply click Save Changes. Once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to go to goals here under the My Home tab. Click on goals. Easy. So once we're in here, what we want to actually do is edit our calories and our macronutrients to what we have set out on our within the ebook through our calculator. So go edit. Now what you can do is you go to the premium. You don't need the premium. But within the premium, you can set by grams, which does make it more accurate just to the gram. But I just like using the percentage and then just play around with it. So using the example that I have in the ebook of what I wrote down, what I have here is 2,672 calories. And then what you want to do is find out your macronutrients. So as I mentioned before, I'm 75 kilograms and you want to do 2 times your body weight. So what you actually want to do is you want to get this to about 150 grams. As you can tell, 20% is too low. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to increase my protein slightly and go at 25%. Fat is super simple. Fat wants to be 35% of your calories and then the remaining calories in carbohydrates here. So just use the remaining percentage. So if you follow that and get your protein and fats down first, then your carbs, and it should match up to 100%, which match up to your calories. Once you're done that, you click Save Changes. And then once we've done that, if you go to food at the top here, you'll see within your diary, once it's loaded, that you have your calories, your carbs, your fats, and your protein down the bottom here. So what you have is your daily goal, and you have your remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an example food plan using these calories and these macronutrients. So I generally start off with my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, and then I have my snacks in between. So I'm going to start off with my breakfast. Okay, so you can see here, these are actually my most recent foods. There's quite a few there. These are what I've used for clients and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a basic breakfast. I'm going to use eggs and bacon for breakfast. So just what I do is you're going to type in eggs at the top here and click search. Now I'm just going to select this top one here, eggs. If you click the nutrition info, it actually will come up with the amount of calories, fat, the breakup of the fat as well, your carbs and your protein. I wouldn't worry too much about anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 3 whole eggs for breakfast. As you can tell also down here, you have different serving sizes as well, so it's up to you. I'm going to go with 3 large eggs and then just simply click Add Food to Diary. Okay, and as you can tell, once you entered it in, it'll actually come up with the amount of calories, carbs, fat, and protein for those 3 eggs right there. And it'll also come down the bottom and you have the total amount of calories, carbs, fat, and protein that you've already had for the day, and then your daily goal and the remaining calories and macronutrients. So I'm going to add a little bit of bacon to my eggs because eggs by themselves are a bit boring. I'm simply just going to have 100 grams of bacon. So as you can tell here, because I've already selected it before, I can just click here and go Add Checked. Now if you want to edit it, you just click on it and then change the servings. So I want to do 200 grams, I could do it like so. I'm just going to stay to the 100 grams. Easy. Okay, so now I've got my breakfast. So as you can tell from my breakfast, the total is right here. My breakfast is a total of 407 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make my lunch next. I'm going to do something really simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do chicken breast raw. I like to weigh out my chicken raw, because once you cook it, you're going to lose water weight and you don't know how accurate it could be. So it's going to go 100 grams raw, nutrition info. So generally 100 grams of chicken is about 20 to 25 grams of protein. So as you can tell here, 22 grams of protein. So that's quite accurate. So I'm happy with that. And I'm going to go for 200 grams of chicken. Add food to diary. So the first time you ever do this, you might need to weigh out your food and make sure that your food is accurate. As time goes on, you've done it for quite an amount of time and you've done it consistently, then you'll be able to eyeball it and you won't actually have to weigh out all your food. But I definitely recommend committing to weighing out your food and making sure that it's all nice and clean at first. So I'm just going to simply add some broccoli and I'm going to add some rice here as well. So same thing with the rice. I like to weigh out my rice cooked. Obviously 1 cup of raw rice is actually going to be 3 cups cooked. So I always weigh out my rice cooked. So I'm going to do 200 grams of cooked rice here. Like I said before, definitely weigh it out at first. Get used to the portion sizes. As time goes on, you could kind of eyeball it and estimate it. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add in some flavor. I'm going to go for chicken tonight. A little bit of creamy mushroom, didn't hurt anyone. And eject. Okay, done. So that's what my lunch looks like. As you can tell with my lunch, I got 751 calories, 76 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 55 grams of protein. Let's jump into my lunch. Into my dinner. Keep it simple. I'll have some carrots this time, maybe some creamy lemon chicken. Same amount of chicken breasts and the same amount of rice as well. Add checked. There we go, perfect. So you can tell my dinner is slightly higher than my lunch, but they're quite similar. You can tell that down the bottom here. Now I've done my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have a total of 1,929 calories, 170 grams of carbs, 57 grams of fat, and 148 grams of protein. So I do have a remaining of 743 calories with my carbs, fat, and protein. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my snacks. For my snacks, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to do some pieces of fruit. So I'm going to add in a couple of, maybe add in a banana and apple. And I'll chuck in about 100 grams of nuts as well. So remember guys, as I explained in the ebook as well, in the nutrition book, you are going to want to make sure you're getting plenty of fat within your diet as well. And nuts are just really easy. They fill you up and they're really easy to snack on and carry around as well. And there we go. So as you can tell here, I'm only 21 calories over, which is no big deal. And as you can tell, my macronutrients are quite even. They're quite matching up. So that's the goal, guys. So at first, when you're using Myfitnesspal, I highly recommend weighing out all your food, making sure everything, all the portion sizes are perfect. And then that way, you're making sure that you're getting the right amount of calories and macronutrients, and always enter it into Myfitnesspal as well. As time goes on, you've done it consistently enough and for long enough, you could kind of ease yourself off Myfitnesspal a little bit, and then you can start just estimating the portion sizes. But I definitely recommend consistently coming back to Myfitnesspal and making sure you're still on track. Because there may be moments that you're slowly increasing bad habits, added in portion sizes, a little bit more food here and there, and then your calories are going to be up by a few hundred, and that will definitely affect your results as well. So anyway, guys, hopefully this will help you. Until next time, see you guys.